My name is Joshua Remy, and we wish to discuss various reasons why postgraduate students delay in completing their work. And one key thing that postgraduate students cite is the supervisors. So we will discuss the types of supervisors. The first type is know-it-all kind of supervisor, and the way they always see things is, I see your point of view, but I think you should do the following. The advantage of this kind of a supervisor is that they are working encyclopedia. They have a lot of experience in their discipline and they know a lot. But the main disadvantage is their way is not always the right way and may not be the right way at all. And they are mainly compatible with student who listens and takes feedback. The second type of supervisors is the absent supervisor. And key characteristics is they are always invited to give seminars worldwide. They are part of million committees. And even when on campus, the supervisor is never in the office. And the advantage of these supervisors is as a very strong profile with an international reputation, whose name carries weight when written as a reference or when given as a reference. As a student, make sure an absent supervisor is not also an unreliable one. One key disadvantage of the absent supervisor is that they may not be there when you need them. And they are mainly compatible with the independent student. That does not need a lot of guidance. Also, they are very compatible with a person who is not afraid to ask questions to other students, postdocs, and course supervisors. And they are also compatible with someone who takes the initiative to schedule face-to-face or online meetings to discuss the progress of their project. At this day and age, you do not have to be physically present in the same place to have meetings with your supervisor. The third type is the perfectionist. And the main characteristic of a perfectionist supervisor is that is someone who criticizes every aspect of your work. A supervisor who, although using track changes to provide you feedback, turns your document more red than black. Usually someone is hard to impress. An advantage of having a perfectionist as a supervisor is he will be able to help you achieve the best results possible. One disadvantage is he can be overly critical and sometimes destroy confidence. This kind of a supervisor is very compatible with students who are also perfectionists. Students who would like a large amount of guidance before developing their own independence. And the fourth type of a supervisor is the hands-on supervisor. And the key characteristics is that you get calls or messages after hours from your supervisor. Your supervisor writes you emails late at night that needs to be answered within a 12-hour bracket. You feel like they are always breathing down on your neck. The advantage of having a hands-on supervisor is that they tend to be very involved with every aspect of your project, which will be very useful when you encounter any problems. But also they have disadvantages and they might stifle independence. You need to remember that postgraduate studies are an evolving process towards independence as a researcher. So by the end, you need to be in control. And they are very compatible with someone who likes to have constant guidance. Also suitable with the student who can set boundaries and is not afraid to let the supervisor know their working hours. The fifth one is the pessimist, and the characteristic of a pessimist is he starts every meeting with, this will probably not work, but you should try it anyway. The advantage, at least they are not going to be disappointed if something does not go according to plan, and they certainly will not fill you with false hope. The disadvantages, they can really erode your confidence and enthusiasm, particularly if things are not going well in the first place. They are very compatible with an optimist. So those are the 5 types of supervisors we were to discuss today. We will discuss the other 5 in the next session. Thank you.